if we can pull up the chart here, this all helps the adoption curve, right? So if stable coins are regulated and are deemed safe, and we don't have the headlines about stables that we had, not too long ago, and the space gets legitimized, then I think maybe investors will have more confidence that the network effect, the adoption curve of Bitcoin, which has followed, as you can see here, a number of historical S curves, whether it's internet usage or mobile phones or what have you. I think as the space becomes legitimized and gains more scale, I think more and more investors might start to feel comfortable that the promise of this expanding adoption curve actually can be fulfilled. And you can see here, right? So these are a couple of different models that I have. One is the S curve, or a modified stock to flow curve, and the other ones are two demand models. We're below all of them, and of course we had a big crypto winter, a lot of deleveraging. It's kind of par for the course. I think the space is pretty washed out, as Raul said. Everybody basically is either short or at least not long, and so I do think there's a lot of potential here. But as after yet another crypto winter, if the space feels safer, if the water feels safer to go back into, more and more people will start looking at the promise of this adoption curve. And as Kevin said, the dollar stables, the dollar actually getting cemented as the reserve currency, which of course is the opposite of what a lot of Bitcoin maximalists have been saying. But I agree, and I think it's absolutely correct. I think it will help fulfill the promise of this expanding.
It's kind of weird.